Um, Hello class, my name is Christian Pena, and today we'll be talking about demand curve shift. A demand curve is a function showing the quantity of a good that are willing and able to purchase at different prices. A crucial distinction in economics is between a change in quantity demand. A movement along a fixed demand curve caused solely by a change in the goods owned price and a change in demand. A shift of the entire curve caused by external factors. I will be talking. I'll be going to a deep dive into these demand shifts, incorporating numerical examples, real-world application, and perspectives on how AI is revolutionizing this fundamental economic model. The cross price the cross price elasticity of demand quantifies this relationship. Substitutes if the price of Nike shoes increases by 20% from $100 to $120. The demand for Adidas shoes shifts outwards. If the cross price elasticity is up 1.5, we can expect a 30% increase in the quantity demanded of the Adidas shoes at every price. Consider the relationship between game consoles and games. If the price of PlayStation 5 drops by 25 due to sales, demand for its complementary goods, PS5 games shifts outwards. If the cross price elasticity is back 0.8, we could see 20% increase in game sales. Expectation and inflation. Expectation of future price increases, often driven by inflation reports, can just drastically shift current demand. If the Consumer Price Index report indicates inflation is rising at 8% annually, consumers may expect car prices to be 10% higher next year. This perception increases the present demand for cars as buyers seek to avoid future costs. This can be modeled by shifting the entire demand curve outward, increasing the willingness to pay for a given quantity today. Now moving on to real-life applications and current events. The theory of demand shift is not abstract. It plays out daily in global markets. The COVID-19 pandemic, this was a masterclass in demand shocks. Fear and lockdowns caused a catastrophic inward shift in demand for services like air travel, hospitality, and live entertainment. Simultaneously, demand for goods like home office equipment, baking supplies, and fitness gear shifted dramatically outward. Furthermore, expectations of shortages led to hoarding, shifting demand for products like toilet paper and sanitizer outward in a self-fulfilling prophecy. The rise of electric vehicles, government policies, and growing environmental consciousness have increased demand for EVs. This has a complementary effect, increasing demand for lithium-ion batteries and charging stations. It acts as a substitute for internal combustion engine vehicles, contributing to a long-term decrease in their demand. Interest rates and demand. The Federal Reserve recent interest rate hikes are a powerful tool to manage demand. By making borrowing more expensive, they increase the cost of financial cars and houses. This doesn't change the demand curve for houses itself, but reduces the quantity demand along the curve. However, if consumers expect continued rate hikes, it could shift the entire curve for big tickets items inward as confidence wanes. AI is transforming how companies understand and respond to demand shifts. Predictive analytic AI algorithms can analyze vast datasets, including social media trends, search engines, queries, economic indicators, and even weather forecasts, to predict shift in consumer taste and demand with startling accuracy. For example, a retailer could use AI to forecast a surge in demand for specific products based on a viral TikTok trend, allowing allowing them to optimize inventory and move before and pricing before the shift even fully occurs. Personalized pricing and marketing. AI enables hyper personalization instead of viewing a single market demand curve. Firms can use AI to identify nearly infinite customer segments, each with its own demand elasticity. Demand pricing algorithms can adjust prices in real time based on inventory levels, competitors' pricing, and individual users' willingness to pay effectively maximizes revenue along each microsegment of the demand curve. Optimizing complementary goods. Streaming services like Netflix, Spotify use AI recommendation engines to intensify the complementary relationship between their platform and their content. By suggesting the perfect next show or song, they increase the value of subscription, thereby strengthening demand and reducing churn. Lastly, to gather everything, the demand curve is a statistic model for dynamic process, while the core shifters income, population, prices, and related goods, expectation, and tastes provided a robust framework. The real world adds layers of complexity through inflation, interest rates, and global events. Today, the most significant new factor is artificial intelligence, also known as AI, which is moving businesses from simply reacting to demand shifts to anticipating and shaping them. Understanding these forces is essential for any business, policymaker, and economics navigating the modern marketplace. My name is Christian Pena, and thank you for waiting here in my presentation. And we were talking about demand curve shifts. Have a good day, and thank you to everybody.